Hi, welcome to this video class. This is Pravina here to teach you class 7 science lesson 4 heat. In the last lesson, we have discussed that plant fibers and animal fibers. Woolen cloths are made from animal fiber, whereas cotton cloths are made from plant fiber. Then why do we prefer to wear different types of cloths in a particular season? Yes, we wear woolen cloths in winter and we wear cotton cloths in summer. Why is it so? You may get it out. Yes, so woolen cloths, we prefer to wear woolen cloths during the winter season as it keeps our body warm. Whereas cotton cloths, as it is hot during the summer, we prefer to wear cotton cloths as it keep ourselves cool. So, whereas in winter season, when you are inside the house, it is very cold. When you come and stand outside under the sun, you feel warm. But during summer season, it is very hot even though if you are in the house. So how can we say, or how do we know whether an object is hot or cold, or how do we find out how hot or cold an object is? So let us try to seek answers to these questions in this lesson, heat. Yes, we all know that there are different objects which are hot and which are cold. As we all know that tea is hot and ice is cold. But whereas few objects are hotter than other, whereas few objects are colder than other. How do we know that an object is hotter or colder than other? Generally, we just do it by touching. But is our sense of touch reliable? Let us do an activity here. Let us talk about an activity here. So here is an activity. For this you have to take 3 bowls and just mention them as A, B and C. In the first beaker you add hot water, and in the second you add cold water, and in the third beaker you have to mix both hot and cold water. Now keep your left hand in hot water and right hand in cold water. Stay there for 2 or 3 minutes. Now you just simultaneously keep your both the hands in the beaker which consists of hot and cold water. Yes, you will get confused. Do you know why? So from this experiment you can say that we should not rely on our senses. So our sense of touch is not reliable. It may sometimes deceive us. Then how can we measure the temperature? Yes. So a reliable measure of the hotness of an object is its temperature. So temperature is measured by a device called as thermometer. The thermometer that measures our body temperature is called as clinical thermometer. Yes, sometimes when you are suffering with fever, might you have visited a hospital. So your body temperature, doctor measures that by using an instrument known as thermometer. So thermometer, it just reads the temperature of our body. So the thermometer which is used to measure our body temperature is called as clinical thermometer. Yes. So here is a picture of the clinical thermometer. So let us all see. It consists of a long, narrow, uniform glass tube. Say this is the uniform glass tube, and in the front region you can see the bulb at one end. This bulb, it consists of mercury. Then what is the use of mercury? So whenever you just keep this thermometer in contact with your body, this mercury which is present inside the bulb, it start expanding, and so that you can read the temperature. So for reading temperature, there is a scale printed over the thermometer. So there are 2 scales which are known as Fahrenheit scale and Celsius scale. And the most commonly used scale is Celsius scale. We just go with the Celsius scale. So here the thermometer, where it consists of a long uniform glass tube and it has bulb at one end, it consists of mercury in it. When you keep this bulb in the contact with your body, the mercury which is present in this, it start expanding so that you can read the temperature. So how can you read the temperature? So here in this picture you can see there are two readings. So if you imagine that the readings or the divisions between the readings between the two numbers as one division, and you can find smaller lines in between that one division. So for example, if there are 10 divisions between the two longer lines, so you can calculate it as such. So it will be 1 by 10, which is equal to 0.1 degree Celsius. And for example, if there are 5 divisions between the two bigger marks, it will be 1 by 5. So you can read it as 0.2 degree Celsius. Yes. So before using the thermometer, you have to wash it with antiseptic lotion. So might you have experienced that when you visit a hospital, so when the doctor wanted to check you with a thermometer, he'll just first keep that in some antiseptic lotion so that it will be free from germs. So now this thermometer, which is kept in an antiseptic solution, you have to give some jerks. So what do you mean by jerk? So you might have saw the doctor just doing in such a way. So this is called nothing but a jerk. So why this jerk is given to the thermometer? It is because the mercury which is present inside the bulb, it has to come down. So here on this thermometer, you can see the readings which exist from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. So the jerk is given so that the mercury level should come below 35 degrees Celsius. So after washing that with antiseptic lotion, you have to give some jerk so that the mercury will come down below 35 degrees Celsius. Now you have to place the bulb of the thermometer under your tongue. Yes. So but the normal temperature of the human body is 37 degrees Celsius. So our body temperature, it never goes on below 35 degrees centigrade, or it will never go above 42 degrees centigrade. So the marking on this thermometer will start from 35 to 42, and the normal temperature of the human body is 37 degrees Celsius. So how a normal temperature, how can we say that it is a normal temperature? It is the temperature which is being gathered from few healthy persons, adult healthy persons, so that the normal temperature that exists between among these healthy persons will be 37. So we generally say that it is 37 degrees Celsius. It might be slightly higher, or it may be slightly lower, it doesn't matter. But the temperature will never go below 35 degrees centigrade, or it will never exceed above 42 degrees centigrade. So that the marking on this thermometer will be from 35 to 42 degrees Celsius. So the normal temperature of the human body is 37 degrees Celsius. If it goes beyond that, the doctor confirms that we are suffering with we are having high temperature, and you avoid keeping the thermometer in sun or near flame. It may break. It is because the markings here you can see on the thermometer, as it is only 42 degrees centigrade. If you just keep this thermometer in contact with any object which is more than that temperature, it breaks off. So avoid keeping the thermometer in sun or near the flame, so it may break. So here are some precautions that has to be taken before using the thermometer. So it has to be washed before and after used, preferably with an antiseptic lotion, and ensure that before use the mercury level is below 35 degrees Celsius. Read the thermometer keeping the level of the mercury along the line of straight. So it should be in this way. Handle the thermometer with care and don't hold the thermometer by the bulb while reading it. It is because while you are reading the thermometer, if you hold that near the bulb region, the mercury level may differ. So it is because of that you should never read the you should never read the thermometer holding its bulb. To get an exact hotness of your body, to know the exact temperature, you should hold the thermometer in such a way. So here are few precautions which are given. So before using the thermometer, you have to follow that. Yes, children. So in this video, you have learned completely how to use the thermometer and how to find out whether an object is hot or cold. What are the instruments used to measure the temperature? So here in this video, you have seen how can we use a clinical thermometer. So yes, thank you. Might you have understood. Let's meet in the next video.